Hello.
Chino.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. Cheers.
Welcome to Leeds Fest.
Awesome.
How's things? It's how many years have you been here now?
This is our 5th year, I believe.
5th year?
Yeah, I mean, not in a row, consecutive,
Yeah,
but over the years, I believe, I could be wrong, but I think this is our 5th.
I think I remember seeing you at Reading. That must be 10 years ago.
Probably. Yeah, it's kind of, it's hard for me to remember, every single time. There's a lot of festivals we play as well, but these two festivals, Reading and Leeds festivals, are, are like staples. I got to be honest, like every time we've played it, it's not always been the best shows either. It's difficult because, I mean, we were up late, we get here, we're on stage early, and it's like rubbing your eyes, like, okay, where are we at? You throw your gear up there, you play, you hope for the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not the best, but I think the spirit is great. I think this year I think we're excited.
Do you mix it up for festival sets, or you have a lot of albums to pick from now? Like...
Yeah, we have 7.
Yeah.
So we try to play a little something from each record, but at the same time, if we can't and we just stick to the songs that we know we're going to play good, we'll do that. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we're doing.
I mean, I've been a Deftones fan. I literally waited for Adrenaline to come in my record shop, like when I was, God knows how old. But like, do you find you have, like, with every album, you get loads of new fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's a trip to see that. Not even festival crowds, but even our own shows, whatever. You'll see a mix of people that are our age that have been in the since we started, up to their kids that can be their children. 15, 16-year-old kids that have just heard about us from our last record or two.
So I imagine, like, if you see something that's like, that kid must have been like 3 years old when Adrenaline came out.
Yeah.
Like, that's
or
amazing,
a lot of them not even born yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost 20 years since that record.
When was Adrenaline? Was it 94?
It came out in 95.
95.
So like a couple more years, it'll be 20 years. Wow. But it's a really good feeling to think that what we're still doing transcends through that.
How do you remain so prolific? Like, because it just seems that you bring out an album, then you tour the fuck out of it, bring out an album. It's like you never seem to stop. Like, is it hard coming up with new stuff, or is it really?
It's hard to sit home and do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
For me personally, I mean,
yeah.
I love music to the point where, I mean, I drive my wife crazy because I get up in the morning and I brush my teeth listening to music. I put my headphones on and I go run, and I come home and I get in the shower and I have music on, and you know what I mean? It's like I'm constantly listening to music and researching music, and I'm just a big fan of music. As soon as we get done touring, you know what I mean? We're not the type of band that really writes on the road, or everybody has their own little kind of things and they do like whatever, but as far as like us really collaborating and doing stuff, we just don't do it because everybody's kind of scattered.
It's so intense touring anyway, isn't it? It's like,
there's a lot of shit going on.
I don't understand bands who do anything else. Like,
our idea is we get off tour, we go into a little room and we lock ourselves in there and we just start making noise, and everybody starts reacting to what each other's doing. So it's like it's my biggest hobby is to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's up with Pulled Apart by Horses? You guys playing?
We literally haven't played a show for a year.
Making a record or what?
Yeah, writing a record. So we've written a lot of songs, and we're gonna record them October, November maybe. When you're used to doing like kind of 150, 200 shows a year, and then you don't do any for an entire year. Yeah. Like, I've just been at home with my daughter for an entire year, and it's been amazing. But now it's just like my wife's like,
itching, huh?
"You need to go on tour," like, which is cool. She doesn't want me at home all the time. It's been fun, like writing, but we're ready to play again.
It's good to have a good balance of that. I feel like always.
I think sometimes as well, it's like if you have been having a particularly intensive period, then it's good to cool off and not hang out with each other all the time and kind of.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Refresh your relationship.
They're still your friends. You still love them. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
You're still excited to make music about it. But it's good for everybody to get some perspective. I think a lot of times on if you're doing this every single day, you're out there playing every day. It's easy to lose perspective of where because you're kind of just in this sort of
It's a bubble, isn't it? It's like another world.
But it's good to have that. It's good to step away from shit for a little while.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's just more shows together. I'll wait for your call.
Right on.